with a high sense of responsibility. A strong will and deep faith are seen clearly in the eyes of our children. We must recognize that they are the future leaders of Yemen. Sarah Aziz, a 17-year-old girl, the head of the Children's Parliament for 2011-2013. Her expertise with the Children's Parliament opened new opportunities for her future. It was a great moment when I was elected to be the head of the Children's Parliament in 2012. Since that moment, I felt it's a big responsibility and I have to make improvements for children, Sarah expressed. Since she joined the Children's Parliament, she insisted to be unique and different. Starting at the bottom, she began her first steps with confidence, all the way to the top of the pinnacles of power and influence. And she proved that the issues surrounding childhood are of the same importance as other national issues. Because of her great and strong character, she fights to make children's voices heard at all levels. She led meetings with officials, participated in field visits to the poor communities, and participated in global events. Her aim was to advocate and make positive change in the lives of children in Yemen. In November 20, 2012, the Universal Day of the Child, the Children's Parliament met the Prime Minister delivering the letter to him. Sarah was reading the letter with tears. Sarah's way of working is based on deep understanding of reality. Her passion is to raise the voices of children and advocate for their rights. She didn't stop at this initial stage. She traveled to the field with children suffer from malnutrition and lack of health services in Hodeidah. In October 2013, and as a part of the global event Race for Survival, Sarah participated fully, advocating strongly for children's rights. All media covered her speech as she was providing facts and figures about the health situation in Hodeidah and Yemen as a whole. This kind of understanding was not enough for her. She asked for more visits to Hodeidah field sites, where huge human needs exist. In December 2013, Sarah and 10 members participated in a field visit to Hodeidah. They visited a village with no basic services and where the children live in a terrible poverty. She met the deputy of the Hodeidah Governorate and head of the health office and other officials and made speech about the shocking conditions that children face in the village they visited. She carried a message from the community and children there to the deputy of the Hodeidah Governorate to make the dramatic and repeat steps to improve the health services in Hodeidah. With humility and scattering of her tears sincere on her face, she gave her speech at the closing session of the Children's Parliament. In February 25, 2014, the Children's Parliament concluded its final session for the period 2012-2014, attended by government representatives and a number of international organizations as well as members of the media network. Even after she graduated from the Children's Parliament, she keeps advocating for child rights. Recently, and as a part of her participation in Save Children International launching the baseline survey results, she spoke with the head of the National Dialogue Conference, Dr. Ahmed bin Mubarak. She emphasized that children issues were not sufficiently addressed in the National Dialogue outcomes. She blames the government for not talking to them as members of the Children's Parliament. Now she is working to have a meeting with the new Constitution Committee, advocating for children's rights focused on specific issues such as early marriage, health, and nutrition. This is Sarah, filled with the spirit of leadership. Her youth never a barrier. Rather, her youth was a great source of passion and energy to spread among decision makers that sense of responsibility and hope to people around her. With all her heart, Sarah believes that Yemen cannot be improved until children obtain the rights, and she will continue fighting for them.